Right now I'm just waiting till my character dies.
I'm trying to make the most of the end of mine's life. I just became a patriarch. I've maxed out the Diplo tree entirely. I don't think I'll do that again for a very long time. Alright, well. Oh, a new pope, a new vassal. Actually, but to what position? Because he'd be a good steward, but he'd be an even better diplomat.
Oh, that pope has been there for a while, right?
I don't know. He's only 38. Pope Alexander II? I'm not sure. I'm just looking around at, like, things I have to get done and seeing who's available. We have some other good ones, though.
He needs to get more gold, so I can borrow gold from him.
Okay, well, this girl's better here, so let's replace, and then let's assign the Pope here. Tanya is no longer your wet nurse. Why is she no longer my wet nurse? Oh, perpetual hook on Marja, Bulgaria. Okay. That's hot. Pledges her eternal loyalty to me. Her favorite uncle. Hostage from King Vasilev. Oh, man. I have a loyal hostage hook on the daughter of the King of Bulgaria. I'm having so many pop-ups. Oh, yeah, and she's going home. Alright, bye-bye, girl. Now I'm gonna go fight some Muslims. I need to reassign my wet nurse. Where's my wet nurse? Why don't I see it? I don't understand. I was told I don't have a wet nurse, but I can't employ a wet nurse. Nobody fills the requirement. Oh, well, I can't search for one. We have 81% war justification in this kingdom war, though, and we're about to go beat up the Muslims. This time, the Brits will actually be with us at the correct time, so that'll be nice. This is going pretty well, yeah? Yeah, we're just absolutely slaughtering them. We have a little bit of everything, they don't. They have more knights than we do, but ours are generally better, being led by the Holy Order guy. And those guys always have good martial, and we win. We just fucking won. Well, you know what, hang on a second, let's beat them up. We're not done yet. Also, oh my god. Why? Why do you want to, what? They'll take high feudal. What the fucking shit? Some more shit just broke out of France, and I have 4 different counts that are so desperate to join my country that they're willing to take high feudal obligations, which I don't actually want from them, because that makes them dislike me. But looks like I'm gonna be getting all these counts. So, Roger, offer vassalization, Henry, Amar, Hartwig. Continue beating the shit out of these guys.
Be careful who you're gonna let into your country.
Well, as vassals, tiny little vassals, it doesn't matter too much. If, like, these little counts, as long as I don't let in a fucking, you know, a king. And let's finish this holy war. Enforce demands. And there you go. So be it. Holy war done. Look at Carthage area.
Nice.
It's a little weird, but it'll do. It'll do. It's part of the Kingdom of Africa. There's so much random crap down here. Oh god. I have all these prisoners I can get rid of as well. Ransom them out. Okay. Duchy of Gabes. Gabes, yeah. That's where we're gonna start. Some poor guy is gonna get assigned there. Upper Burgundy now. I can make the Duchy of Upper Burgundy. Alright, let's make that. Go ahead. And then Upper Burgundy, that's just... Basically an entire duchy just joined me. That's what just happened. Like, basically an entire duchy just joined me. And then one other guy in addition to that. Oh, God. These are not the greatest, but... One of them will have to take this duchy and end up liking me. And so it's going to be this one. Duchy of Upper Burgundy. There you go. But now down here. Well, there's got to be someone I have that's going to be good for that. Let's see. I've assigned both of you guys to things. So that's it from that son. What about this son? Well, what about this daughter? This daughter's had sons. Yeah, Gordian, Hadrian. Okay. Hadrian, we will grant titles. You know, let's just make this right now, actually. The Duchy of Gabe, so I have a better idea of what's going on. There you go. And then go back to you. Hadrian Romulus, I will grant you the Duchy of Gabes and the counties I have underneath it. And let's just start with that. So you are now my vassal. There's other duchies around. that simply are just not in place yet. We don't have the ability to make anything too special otherwise. But we can have some county vassals. Either that or we give everything to this one guy, but I don't think that is very smart. So Gordian Romulus will grant you a title. You could have a... is this in one duchy? This is in one duchy. Okay, then you can have both of these counties right here. There you go. Gordian Romulus became my vassal. And now there's this stuff. Is this part of one duchy? No, this is two different duchies. Okay. You have any more sons? Yeah, you do. Justin Romulus. Justin Romulus, you're going to become a count, and you're going to be one of my vassals. There you go. And then, who else? You, Florian, you're not quite of age, but you're going to become a count as well. And I lost my spy master because of that. And she's not really good enough to be my spy master. Duke Alberto, though, yeah, he's pretty good. He used to be one of my strongest. Now he's not. Alright, holy crap. I just basically assigned a bunch of my relatives down there.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I just threw a bunch of my relatives down there. I split them up a good bit, but I just threw a bunch of them down there. I have a daughter, and just all of her sons just got land down there, basically. Well, I got that war in. That's nice. Negotiate some more alliances. Let's get those out of the way. Can transfer... Someone? Can transfer... Oh god, marvelous news. A count up there to the relevant duke. Yes, let's do that. And now I can hold court. It's been a while, I guess. Here are the petitioners. What do you have to say? One of my new counts that I just assigned is like, the religious, like, I can hold court now. He's just immediately like, the religious situation is out of control. You could pay money, gain piety. We have almoners there. Everyone's happy. Local faith respected. I'm not a big fan of that. Your problem, not mine. Yeah, I mean, he loves me anyway. I don't want to convert the faith for him. No, that's your problem. Peasant steps forward, representative of Casham of Segni. Segni. So this place is not happy because we're converting them. Well, that doesn't sound like my problem. I don't care about cultural acceptance. This is not my problem. Next petitioner is a marshal and a duke Lanfranco. People of Dole refusing to pay taxes that you have levied upon us. I have 100% chance to handle this with diplomacy, so I will. Just an easy way to do this. A lot of the time I feel like holding court is not entirely worth it. You can get some good things from it. A lot of the time you don't get good things from it, and it's just like, eh. I could demand a hostage from France? What the hell? It's a granddaughter. It's either a granddaughter or a granddaughter. Well, alright. I guess I'll just take the one that's considered more valuable by the game. Might as well. I could demand a hostage from the King of France. That's how scary I am, apparently. That's funny. Pay ransom. Sure, yeah. Ooh, minus 25 due to offensive war. Maybe we shouldn't warmonger for a little bit. I think, you know, I thought it was on my end. I thought it was on my end, but unless your push-to-talk button is, like, a little broken or something, I think this game might be doing to you what it was doing to me, and it's lagging Gilded out. Because you've been cutting out so much since yesterday, or whenever we started Crusader Kings specifically. But you didn't have that problem in Imperator, I think. You said you were going to war with France? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of want to wait.
That makes
but
sense.
I don't know how long I can wait.
Oh yeah, you're gonna die soon, so... Even while abstaining from wine, my health is poor, so I know I'm not going to be able to do too much more in this life. And I have a big offensive war debuff at the moment. Oh, new hybrid culture. That's interesting.
Didn't get the message.
It's somewhere in the Muslim area. I need to build some buildings at some point, and I'm at a pretty decent point to do so. I'm trying to find stuff that's good for these little castles that I hold that are counties that are not able to have duchy buildings. So I'm thinking blacksmiths and farms and fields. The farms and fields will earn me a good amount of money. They'll make feasts a bit cheaper. I do like feasts, but it's mainly the money I'm after. And then blacksmiths will buff up the damage of all my men-at-arms I put there without me needing to min-max and give me more money. I don't really care about levies because my bellicose status of the Romans already kind of makes it so that doesn't matter. This also makes grand tournaments cheaper for duel contests or something. Knight effectiveness is also really good. So yeah, I'm gonna make a bloomery over in Viterbo. There you go. So that's constructing. And I don't think I can make anything else so long as one building is constructing. Yep, that's true. And we'll make another blacksmith over here. There's a duchy building I want to build over in Genoa. But I need early medieval buildings to do so. And I don't even have all the tribal buildings yet. Some of them are even fucking higher, I think. My wife died. I'm probably next. I can have a new 20-year-old child.
We're on the die.
Yeah, we're dying. Almost none of these would grant me any prestige. I have to sort by prestige gain, and even then, some of them are just like, definitely not. Let this 18-year-old, this Gaelic 18-year-old, she doesn't have anything wrong with her anyway. I get prestige. I don't need prestige, but I could do it for the hell of it, just to have a partner helping me rule. So yeah, I'll send someone. Ransom Duke Rudolph. Oh, this guy? 131. And that's a lot of money. Yeah, sure, you can leave for that. Now I have a martial perk I can use. I already had one. To boost control growth? Yeah. None of these really matter a whole lot because we're not going to be living very much longer. So I have a new wife. She's Gaelic.
Nice.
I just got her for the prestige, though. That was pretty much it.
I choose my wives for the skill points that they have.
Yeah, I got it for skill points, but also for prestige. There wasn't anyone to get for, like, skill points. I wasn't going to immediately tank my prestige. I figured I'm going to be alive for such a short period of time. I might as well just pick someone that works. It'd be funny to have a kid at the age of 65, though. Oh, I got a... My new wife is a drunkard. But I can talk her out of being a drunkard, thankfully.
Oh, it's nice that you can do that.
Yeah, diplomacy. I have 99% chance, so there you go. She's given up being a drunkard. My son has had 6 daughters and not one son. How the fuck does that even happen? Between 2 different wives. Oh, nice. I could try to kill myself. I'm not gonna do that, but I can try to kill myself.
Yeah, I can't do that for a long time. Oh, now I can't.
It's when someone close to you dies, so it's like when your wife died, probably that's when. It happened when my son died, too. Al-Andalus looks a lot weaker than it ever has. It's led by a child, it has only 2.5k soldiers. The neighbor that it split into as well is extremely weak and fighting some sort of rebellion.
It's strange that I can't declare a holy war against them.
Yeah. My new young wife is Pregante. My son died due to internal injuries.
Oh no. Your arrow.
No, my third son. Remus. Makes sense, it's Remus. I did name him Remus after all. Also, I have successfully embraced the Republican legacy. So, the Reformation is complete. Now I can reform again if I want to. Oh, how does this work? What the fuck? Actually, no, it's gonna take longer than that. I've buffed up the ability to get chivalry so much, it says it costs negative 1,500. Does that mean I'll get prestige if I enact chivalry? I still have to wait until 967. Sad. He was my Duke of Sicily, so who's my new Duke of Sicily? My grandson, his son. Duke Napoleon, okay. So long as we're keeping it in the family. Oh, and somebody else. What is this? Oh, I see. Somebody wants to join me. Who is this? Oh, it's the whole thing of Languedoc to my left. I'm just stretching west. I don't mean to stretch west. People just keep wanting to join me. Anyone that falls out of France is just like, let me join you, let me join you. I don't like it out here. It's too French. We don't want to be French.
Wait, people in France?
People that leave France.
Oh.
Oh, God, what the fuck? This is exactly what I mean about, like, not having control over my character. In Imperator Rome, I would never have to worry about my sitting monarch deciding to go fuck his daughter without anybody asking him to. And right now, I'm just getting this event. Ooh, my daughter. She looks so nice.
Damn, man.
So I can get stress by saying no. Or I can just let him go on his own thing. Why? Who would get stressed out by not fucking his own daughter? How is this a stressful situation? We're not Greek. I get the stress. Maybe the stress will just fucking kill me.
I think it's the Gregorius trade, or how you say it.
Getting anyone to join me in Iberia is a lot harder because they have a minus 35 to join me because they're part of the Iberian struggle and I am not. So if I want anyone from them to join me, I have to give them low feudal, unfortunately. But you could fix that later. But like Barcelona will join me now for low feudal. They will never join me for normal feudal. They just won't. Meanwhile, I've asked Barcelona to join me with just having low feudal obligations so I could sneak my way into Iberia. That's fine. That's fine if it's a low. They'll get up to normal. It's just they're special because it's the Iberian struggle going on, which is this thing right here. They won't join me so long as this struggle goes on, or so long as I let them join with low obligations. Alright, I got Barcelona to join me. They just have very light obligations towards me. And I can't really modify it without it being a tyrannical thing, like extremely tyrannical thing. And I'm already looking at doing something extremely tyrannical. And now there's a county right there that wants to join me. He'll join me on normal. That sounds good to me. He's kind of in his own little area. I'll take him. I don't think anyone beyond that, though, because the next group is Muslim. Oh, crap. I was overwhelmed by stress because I failed in a sway. That's going to be helpful. Gain more stress. And then I have to lose stress, or I just lose the stress and become a drunkard. Drunkard would probably kill me. A drunkard would probably kill me. Health tiny penalty? Yeah. I'm already on the verge of death. Let's just become a drunkard. It's fine. You're attacking France for the Duchy of Aquitaine?
Yeah.
Alright, that's not where I expected you to try to go, but alright.
That's where I got easy claims, so.
Alright. Well, my wife had a son. That was like the worst thing. The worst. Oh, he got pure-blooded. Dude. 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 I know I've been training everybody else, but what if this little bastard inherited, right? Because he actually got the pure-blooded, which is neat. Now, everything else is already kind of set up, right? Like, Romanus is ready, and then there's Victoria, and then there's already a son that has beautiful. So it really depends. But I could just go with this guy. It'd be really simple to do. Just rather than disinheriting this little kid, I could disinherit Romanus. I'm not really very happy with Romanus. I like that this guy got this trait. This is gonna mean more just like wasting, right? More wasting renown and gaining of the disinheritor trait, but it would be a neat thing. It would ensure a very long life, too. That's kind of like the main thing. So, I think I'll do it. Oh, it's like 150 to disinherit. Wow, I wasted more than I thought I did, I think. Sometimes, I don't think it's always 150. No, if it's the primary heir, it's 150. Well, I'm just throwing renown around, wasting it like nobody's business then, because I really like the idea of having this kid take over. Although I'm not very sure how he's gonna do if he does take over compared to my actual heir. But I don't want to be this guy, is the thing. I'd gladly be his kids. I don't want to be him. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna cut him out of the equation. Now I'll play as Rageous. The second Rageous. Unless he dies, then we have to reinstate him again. And it's just gonna be a whole big mess, but it's fine. Alright, this is my new player heir. He got my pure-blooded. I'm quite happy with that. And I died. I'm dead! So,
Oh my god.
it's funny because I just had a second son. Like a new son. And I was just thinking of like what to do. Like, do I want to be this brand new son? Or do I want to actually be the heir I was going to go with? I decided to go with the brand new son because he got my pure-blooded trait. And I could play, I figured, most of his life out. So I'm now playing a 0-year-old. Literally, if I hadn't paused when that happened, I would have had my kingdom split in two because of this fucking 0-year-old.
I wish you very much luck with your vassals now.
we'll see how it goes. Alright, now that I am what I am, I'm going to restore the inheritance, so it's even more renown, of Romanus, so that he could take over if I need him to, because all my vassals hate my guts right now. I can't do a whole lot to improve it. It is what it is.
I want an alliance again.
I saw it's on my list. It's because, I guess because we're, like, related or something. I don't know. It's an option for free. Probably gonna have another fun vassal fight. Wonder how it will go. This time I actually have a military. Last time, I kinda didn't. I saved up some money, though, so I know I can get mercs, too. And, it'll be interesting if I could just beat up everybody that has a problem with me all in one go. One nice thing is, a lot of...
Good, yeah.
Instead of, like, most of my country joining against me this time, it's gonna be closer to, like, half or less than half. Maybe roughly half, I don't know. Because a lot of my relatives are just in charge of things now, and they're not allowed to attack me because we're just automatically allies. What happened to my court grandeur? It's not high enough. It's not even remotely high enough. Oh, it's down below where it should be, but it is going up. What is this? Oh, okay. Well, that's fun. Every county in the faction, control level will change. Control level change, increased autonomy, popular opinion, control growth. I need that control. Peasants' law is to serve their lord. Yeah. Oh, this is something that I thought was going to happen for my previous leader. A fucking peasants' revolt has spawned in. I have to deal with that now. It's not a lot, though. It's a very small amount.
Except those aren't too bad.
Yeah, this isn't bad at all. It's the big thing that's gonna happen in like another month or two that's gonna be the problem. But we'll see how that goes. Enforce demands, locals pacified, popular opinion, imprison the leader. Alright, there you go. Disband, and there's no timer on it, probably because we're just at our home. Alright, they can send an ultimatum at any time. Let's see. Let's see. My two vassals that once upon a time made up the whole big duchy of Barcelona are now fighting each other. Alright. They have sent their demands. It's gonna be war. War declared. Yeah, this doesn't look visually as bad as it did the last time. It was a lot worse before.
They still have more men than you.
Yeah, they probably do. I'm a child. look at that smug little fucking infant crossing his arms like, who are you?
Come at me, bro.
For a little while, I know they're all gonna be spread out for a little while, though, is one thing of note. And some of them are already in wars? No, those ones aren't even rebelling. Oh, God. This map is not always the easiest thing to use to tell. Oh, some of them are already in wars, yeah. Well, I don't know if that means their wars are still active from before. Actually, it kind of disabled, which is interesting. Well, most of my council was loyal. That's nice. My nephew, who's in your country, I guess that was like my grandson before, it just gave me a puppy.
Nice.
Yeah, a puppy. I got a puppy. I could name my pet dog. I know what I'm naming him. Sparky. Every game that ever gives me a dog ever, I name the dog Sparky. Woo! This costs a lot of money to keep my army up. While so much stuff is rebelling.
You have money.
I do, yes. But it also costs a lot. Every month is 26 money that I'm losing. That means probably no mercenaries. Oh, that's fun. Now I have a completely separate faction. That is a Liberty faction. This is going to be fun. Yeah, some of my vassals just have wars going on that were already going on, where they were just fighting each other separately. This country's a mess.
It's your country.
It's a mess. It was all held together by me, but now I'm dead and I'm me again, but nobody likes me. Because I don't have 38 diplomacy anymore. Right now they're all split up at least, generally, which is nice. However, there's so many of them and so few of me, I do wonder how this will go. I think if I own one thing of theirs, I get the war target, and that will just build up over time. A lot of them also don't have a lot of money. In fact, almost all of them are negative in money already. I don't know what effect that'll have on the war, but a lot of them that are fighting me are already out of money.
Battle advantage is lower than So you win easily battles.
If I get into any battles. They're just avoiding where I am for right now. There was one army near me, but he's not there anymore. Alright, well, technically speaking, I have the war goal. Because I occupy something. Have they not occupied anything yet? No, they're mostly just running around. It's weird. Oh, okay, a lot of them are actually sailing over to me now. It's like 3,500 of them. It's like, what is that, half of them? No, not quite, because they have 8.5k. Wait, I have 8.9k? How is that a, what? How do I have 8.9k? Oh, allies. Right, there's 2 Brits that are helping me. And you're just alive somehow still. With 0 money, I see.
Alfred, I invested a lot in some things for my court.
Your son refused to ally me because I guess he and I both just have too many alliances, so he basically told me to go fuck myself. But these dudes that are sailing are not sailing to me. I think they're all sailing to form one big group in the Balkans or something. I think they're just trying to unify together in the Balkans. It seems like that's what they're doing. All my enemies are just trying to get together in the Balkans, which is not where I'm fighting currently. I can get a claim on a county that's in my lands. I don't know why I would want that. Yeah, no. What? Why would I want that? Due to supply reasons, I've also split this army here into 2, so we're gonna do 2 different sieges on castles here. Only one of them has the actual siege equipment, though. Whoa, what the fuck? I'm so confused. The Duchy of Toulouse is in my war? Why is there a French duchy in my war? And if they're in my war, where the hell are they? I don't see their armies anywhere. What? Hey, can I have one of your daughters? Your granddaughters?
Select one and I will see.
Alright.
I'm now busy with the war.
Sent it over. I found one that was like near my guy's age, and I was like, alright, that one looks good. Hey, yeah, she has intelligence, so that's pretty good. Okay, all the enemies have formed one giant doom stack now. Pretty much all of them. Basically all of them. Not entirely. There was some Barcelonans in the west that are fighting someone else. They have a separate war going on. Although it's funny, anything they occupy of each other is counting for my war, which I find kind of stupid, but either way, my enemies have formed a massive doom stack, and they're now not besieging anything. Yeah, the 2 that are fighting their own war, their stuff has counted for me, but this mega doom stack, everything they're doing, like, they just keep undoing. Whenever someone shows up, they go to do something else, and now they've all just come together, and they're sailing, probably to me, I guess, I don't know. If they come fight me now, they're not gonna win. I have enough Brits here, plus my own men, to win. Yeah, they're set to just land right next door to me. Some of them, not all of them. No, they're changing their mind. They don't know what's going on. I'm being raided by Muslims around Carthage area.
I didn't know they could raid. Oh, maybe the
Anyone tribal can raid, yeah. This Doomstack is walking around my lands, but they're like afraid to actually fight me. So they're trying to avoid me while still trying to get to some of the stuff that I've taken, because so long as I hold stuff of theirs, I control the war target. This shit builds up like indefinitely. And the one guy that's taken anything from me, which is over in the west, has only actually done so because, like, he's fighting a separate war. It's just counting for mine for some reason. And so he's just running amok. But he's losing. So what he took is going to be untaken very shortly. Oh, okay. What? Wait, what? Is this the leader? Oh, the war leader just offered me white peace. I don't even know if I should take that. Like, I'm not losing, I'm winning. And their forces are too, like, they don't have enough forces. And I have more friends coming. I don't know if I care for a white peace, actually. Because, again, I'm winning. I've burned through 1/3 of my money already, but I'm winning. They'd be unable to join factions for 5 years. If I win, they can't join for 10 years. That sounds a lot better. I just have to somehow have enough money to keep this going for a very long period of time. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do a white peace, because if I need a white peace, I can get one later when I kick their ass. But right now, they're trying to besiege something, and it's not gonna, like, I'm just gonna beat their asses. Because me, plus all the English folk that I have here to help me, would be enough to beat their asses.